Assalamualaikum. My name is Kamarul bin Shuhairi and I will present about introduction. Any object thrown into space with only gravity acting on it is referred to as a projectile. Gravity is a principal force acting on a projectile. This is not to say that other force doesn't affect it. It only means that their impact is minor in comparison to gravity. Such a particle's path is known as a projectile and its motion is known as a projectile motion. The most fundamental idea in projectile motion is that horizontal and vertical motion are independent of one another. A particle horizontal projectile motion and vertical projectile motion are both accelerated when a particle is sent into a air at a certain speed and the only force acting on it during the period is gravity acceleration. This downhill acceleration are vertical component. There is no acceleration in the horizontal direction, implying that the particle's velocity in the direction remain constant.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ziad Zamakshari bin Mustafa. My metric number is 211270. Now I will talk about basic theory of projectile motion. Projectile is defined as anybody thrown with some initial velocity, which is then allowed to move under the action of gravity alone, without being propelled by any engine or fuel. The path followed by a projectile is called its trajectory. A projectile moves at a constant speed in the horizontal direction while experiencing a constant acceleration of 9.8 meter per second square downward in the vertical directions. To be consistent, we define the up or upward direction to be the positive direction. Therefore, the acceleration of gravity is negative 9.8 meter per second square. Now, I will continue about formula in this projectile motion. They have two type formula, which is horizontal motion formula and vertical motion formula. For horizontal motion formula, we have V equal to V naught. Then the second one is X equal to X naught plus V naught T. And for vertical motion, we have three, which is V equal to V naught minus GT. Second, Y equal to Y naught plus V naught T minus half GT square. And the last one, V square equal to V square naught minus 2G bracket Y minus Y naught. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Harid Salihin Bihilmi. My matrix number is AA211415. So the question one is, in the given picture you can see the motion path of cannonball. Find the maximum height it can reach, horizontal distance it covers and total time from the given information. So first of all, we need to find the component of velocity which is Vx and Vy. So after we substitute all the information from the picture, then we will get the exact value for Vx, which is 50 meter per second, and value for Vy, which is 20 meter per second. Then in the motion in vertical, we need to find the time required for cannonball to reach the maximum height. So the equation we will use is V final equal to V initial minus GT. Then we substitute the value into the equation and we will get the time required for cannonball to reach the maximum height, which is 2 seconds. After that, we have to use the equation which is h equal to vyt minus gt square. Then we substitute the value into the equation and we will get the height which is 20 meter. So we can find the maximum height which is 20 meter plus 60 meter equal to 80 meter. Then we have to find the time. Then we have to find the time again, which is we have to use the formula which is h equal to gt square because this is a free fall from the maximum height. So we substitute all the information we received just yet, and then we will get the answer for time, which is t is 4 seconds. So the total time we need is 4 seconds plus 2 seconds equal 6 seconds.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haziz Fahim. Numeric AA210294. Now I will continue our presentation with example 2. A slide of the RAM shown in figure 2 with a horizontal velocity of 12 ms. If the height of the RAM is 6 meter from the floor, determine the time needed for the sack to strike the floor and the range R where sack begin to pile up. Firstly, we can get the answer for time needed for the sack to strike the floor. We calculate the vertical motion. Vertical motion, we use formula YD equal to YA plus VA y t plus 1 over 2 acceleration constant time the power of 2. So we substitute all the information on the question into the formula and we get the answer for the time needed for the set to strike the floor. The answer is t equal to 1.11 second. For the second question is range where set begin to pile up. We calculate the horizontal motion and we can get the answer. We use formula xb equal to xa plus vax t. We substitute all the information into the formula and get r equal to 0 plus 12 ms in bracket 1.11 second. And we solve the problem. We solve the formula and we get r equal to 13.3 meter. Now I will continue with example 3. The chipping machine is designed to eject wood chips at initial velocity 25 feet second as shown in figure 3. If the tube is oriented at 30 degrees from the horizontal, determine how high the chips strike the pile if at this instant they land on the pile 30 feet from the tube. First of all, we must find the component velocity. Velocity Ox equal to 25 cos 30 feet second, and we will get 31.65 feet second. For the velocity initial Y, we get 12.5 feet second. First of all, we will calculate the horizontal motion to get the time taken of OA. We use formula XA equal to XO plus VOX TOA, type of OA. We substitute all the information given in the question into the formula and get 12 feet equal to 0 plus 21.65 feet second times OA. And we get the answer T OA equal to 0.9238 second. Next, we will calculate the vertical motion with formula YA equal to Y initial Y plus velocity Y times OA plus 1.2 1.1 per 2 acceleration constant T square. And we substitute all the information given in the formula. We get hash minus 4 feet equal to 0 plus in bracket 12.5 feet second in bracket 0.9238 second plus 1.2 in bracket minus 3 negative 32.2 feet second square in bracket 0.9238 second the power of 2. And we get the answer for height, the chip strike, the pile, which is hash equal to 1.81 feet.
For example 4, this is the question. The question is, the track for this racing event was designed so that the riders jump off the slope of 30 degree from a height of 1 meter. During a race, it was observed that the rider shown in figure 4 remained in mid-air for 1.5 seconds. The question is, determine the speed at which he was traveling off the ramp, the horizontal distance he travels before striking the ground, and the maximum height he attains. Neglect the size of the bike and rider. So first of all, in the vertical motion, we will use the equation which is yb equal to ya plus vay in bracket times tab plus 1 over 2 ac tab. After we substitute all the value into the equation, we will get the unknown of the VA. So after we solve the equation, we will get the value of velocity at point A, which is 13.4 meter per second. Then in the horizontal motion, we have to use the different equation, which is xb equal to xa plus vay in bracket tab. So after we substitute all the information, we will get the r as the unknown. So after we solve the equation correctly, we will get the value of r, which is 17.4 meter. So to find h, we have to use the equation which is in bracket vcy square equal to in bracket vab square plus 2a y C minus YA in bracket. So after we substitute all the information we get from the vertical motion and horizontal motion, then we will get H as the unknown. So after we solve it correctly and carefully, we will get the value of H, which is 3.28 meter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Thank you, my friend. My name is Haziq Nur Iman bin Muhammad Azmi Afandi. Matrix number is AA 210483. Now I will continue with example 5. Determine the speed at which the basketball at A must be thrown at the angle of 30 degree so that it makes into the basket. To get this question solved, we need to find the vertical motion first, then horizontal, and when we want to find VA, we use the result that we get for vertical motion and horizontal motion. For vertical motion, we use formula Y equal to Y initial plus Vy plus A plus 1 over 2 AC T square. We substitute all the information given into the formula and then we get 0 equal to negative 1.5 plus 0.5 VT minus 4.905 T squared. For horizontal motion, we use formula X equals to X initial plus VT. Then we substitute the information and we get VA equal to 10 over T cos 30. To find VA, we use formula vertical motion and we substitute the information VA. So we get 0 equal to negative 1.5 plus 0.5 bracket 10 over T cos 30 T minus 4.905 T squared. And then we get VA equal to 12.37 minute per second. Thank you.
Next, I will continue present about conclusion. The thing that can be concluded through this project is that we can find out about the application for motion of projectile. We were also able to solve the problems that had been sought aimed at studying the use of formulas in the motion of a projectile. Any projectile's velocity on Earth has a horizontal as well as a vertical component. The force of gravity, on the other hand, causes a projectile to accelerate vertically down toward the Earth's surface, technically toward the center of the Earth. Gravity pulls the missile away from its original straight line route and into a curved parabolic direction. The missile continues to accelerate downward until it hits the ground and comes to a stop. The end of a projectile motion is a condition of rest in which the projectile's velocity is zero in all directions. Thank you.